And let me show you the pants real quick.
Show me, because I can't even remember. I'm like street style.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girls, the Thrifted Twins. And we back with another video about styling our thrifted finds. And in this video, we are styling pants. So let's jump into this video. Let's talk first about how it is, or what's our experience finding and thrifting pants at the thrift store. So we went to Goodwill, we've been to Value Village, we've been to Salvation Army. Those are pretty much the ones stores we tend to thrift at. So our finds usually come from those places. And I think the two that I found actually came from the Salvation Army, and I think yours might have came from
Texas Thrift. Actually, one of them is from Texas Thrift.
Okay, well, let's talk about thrifting pants. And when you're thrifting pants, there are some things you have to keep in mind. One thing to always remember when you're thrifting pants is that the thrift store will not always have a
fit room.
The thrift store will not always have a fitting room. A lot of times you gotta dress the way you need to dress to slip on something real quick in the aisles, and
right there in the aisle.
Right.
You need to try these things on. It ain't no exchange return policy like all my shoppers used to.
But nah, the thrift store, you don't really want to leave with a bunch of junk that you don't plan on bringing back, and a lot of them don't accept exchanges or returns. So one tip we can honestly leave you with is to always wear like a stretch pant, legging style, biker shorts. Those are really good to wear when you go thrifting.
Right, yes, anything that's really form-fitted to your body that you can slip on, even if, I wouldn't suggest it, but a dress, because I usually like to have something as a barrier between those things because they haven't been washed. Sometimes you might have to get undressed or slip on things in front of people, so you might not want to wear a dress, or a long dress might be good for you, like a long maxi dress, something that'll still cover you up, but it allows you to try especially pants on. Now, speaking of our experiences, I'm not gonna front. In my head, I really thought that we would find better finds. In my head, I imagine all of these Skittle candy colored wide leg trousers.
Yeah.
That's giving 70s vibe, that's giving 80s vibe, but not so much. We found a lot of khaki colored, a lot of pants obviously that's paired with suits.
You can find some really good black, gray, brown, those traditional workwear colors. But if you're trying to go a little bit more out the box, finding them bright orange or that green that's in season, it's going to be hard to find. But it could be a holy grail of yours that you're always looking for that wide leg saturated color pants. So always look.
Right. Also, our finds so far, because we have high hopes and thrifting guys always blessing us. But I'm going to just get started because I mentioned suits, how most things are paired with suits. And it's kind of funny because my first pair of pants,
we actually found this at Texas Thrift.
Yeah.
Because I noticed at Texas Thrift that they separate their suits.
Yeah.
They don't sell two-piece suits. They separate it, so you got to buy the jacket and you got to buy the pants.
Definitely was happy to find these pants, and as you can see, I styled it with an oversized man shirt, polo. I think it's either Polo or the Gap. I think it's the Gap. And it's oversized, so I like that about it. It's giving a cool, relaxed type of vibe. Maybe I'm at the beach house.
Yeah, or maybe you have a little meeting, a more casual meeting before you have to go somewhere. Because it is a button-up shirt with some khaki pants, so you can easily wear that to work. I don't see why you can't wear that to work.
Yeah, definitely. The way I had it sort of blouse halfway in and halfway out, I just thought it made it a little bit more stylish and more comfortable and relaxed looking. I really liked the outfit. At first I couldn't really find anything to match the pants, but then I remember that the men's button down had those small pinstripe pink to it. So I said, oh, perfect to go with the pink in these pants. And the funny story about this is weeks later, like maybe almost a month later, we ran into the...
Right, maybe I think this may be during Black Friday, so...
We ran into the top.
We finally ran into the blazer.
I mean the blazer.
You know what it was? We seen a suit together. Let me tell y'all this real quick. We seen a suit together the first time we seen it. But the lady would not sell it to us because it didn't have a tag.
Yes.
So we knew we
went
had
back and you couldn't find it.
Yep.
But then you went back weeks later and it was there. During the Black Friday.
During the Black Friday sale, yep.
It was a perfect match. Obviously we cropped it.
Yeah.
But I think that it's going to be a great pair together. So in this styling video, of course, I didn't wear this top because we didn't even get it yet. But when it comes together as a suit, be prepared. Look out for that.
Show y'all, of course, you know we got to show y'all what we working with. And that's a fire two-piece. Yeah. All right, let's get into one of my looks. Now, the pants that I found, no, I pick them up, but I was attracted to the color. So I guess that's what attracted me to pick up the pants. The color is very nice. It's like a terracotta, orangey brown. It's giving me that color that it's a saturated, but it's not one of the jewel tones. The oversizedness of them, and they were very, very oversized. But I knew that with my sewing skills, I could take them in a little bit, fit them how I wanted to fit them. So I'm like, fuck it, let me get them. And they was probably cheap, like $3.25, probably even cheaper than that. So I said, let me get these pants, alter them a little bit, and this is what I came up with. It's actually a denim vest, but it's not the traditional denim color. It's like a cream off-white color. Very, very, very on trend right now with this oversized vest. It's almost like a shacket without sleeves, which is good for Texas weather. So I paired a sweatshirt underneath it, so that way I don't have many layers on, because it may be cold in the morning, but by the afternoon it gets pretty warm in Houston. So I like the vest, the sweatshirt, and I paired it with these. They're like a shiny Chelsea with like a thick sole. I forget who made it. It might have been, hold on. What boots you talking about? I had the shiny black boots on. I don't know who made Zara. Oh, okay, so Zara boots. You know, we love us some Zara boots. These Zara boots I paired with this outfit I thought worked so well, because it was giving me very much a street style. More than a vintage style, I will admit. It was very street style, but I did love the combination of color blocking, but without bright colors. And let me show you the pants real quick.
Show me, because I can't even remember. I'm like, street style.
You don't remember I styled these pants? This is
oh, yes. You did the color blocking. Black sweatshirt, beige vest, terracotta. What they call it now? Cinnamon sin?
Cinnamon. You see these pants. They're like a cinnamon color.
They almost could go shrubs.
And actually, they could go for like what the nurses wear. And I actually had to adjust the waistband because it was too big, as you can see. Well, you can't see. But when I thrifted them, they were bigger. So I had to take in and add my own waistband to it. That's exactly what I did. I added my own waistband to it so that it fit me snug, but was still big. I love this look. It was a hit on Instagram, so shout out to these pants. I didn't think I was going to like them, but that's why styling is everything, because when you style something you don't necessarily like, it might be something that attracts you to it, and you get to style it and you be like, okay, this is why I grabbed the pants. And it may take a couple of tries.
Yeah, don't think that you're going to get style right, especially with thrifted things, or if you're trying to give off a vintage look. It's like you're gonna have to work with it. It's not something you got somewhere to be in an hour and shit throw on it. No. So if you've been styling for a while, maybe you can get away with that, because you know what kind of looks good. You used to trying on your clothes. But some people buy clothes offline and don't even try them on, or don't style them up until they ready to go, and then realize this top don't look that cute with that bottom like you do it in your head. You have to try things on, really work on, try this on, go with something expected, then go with something really unexpected.
Shit, you might
and then try to find a balance in between.
Right, you might even have to do some alterations like I did. So sometimes it's like that.
You like the color, you like the length, but it doesn't properly hit you in the waist like that the way you want. Definitely just add in that stretchy waistband fabric to it if you're able to sew, or if you have a sewing machine. A lot of times the pants, when you're thrifting them, the waistband is stretched out. Somebody been working them shits.
Yeah.
So you might want to invest in learning how to at least add a waistband. It's really easy, especially if you kind of like fold it over and sort of like just sew it right across.
Right, and oftentimes you can go right to Walmart and get the little stretchy bands that you get to elasticize your waistband, basically.
They have them at Family Dollar.
Oh, cool.
We used to get them from Family Dollar. They have sewing little sewing kits in Family Dollar.
Oh, a Dollar General.
Or Dollar General.
Some type of dollar store. Okay, so at a dollar store, you may be able to find the elastic that they put in pants. Also, if you want to make pants into some type of joggers, remember you can put them at the ankle as well. So that's
another great tip. Yes. Okay, so moving on to our next pants, which is they're women's pants. Even though they kind of come off like a man's pant, new with tags on them.
Yep.
But they smelled a mess. Oh, they smelled all horrible. But they were new with tags on them, and they are 100% silk. That's why, if you see how I styled them, they flow so well. That's what I liked about them. Now, I have to admit, when I first tried these on, they're oversized on me. I didn't know how to sort of like style it with my body type, but still make them look cool. And I think I pretty much achieved that.
Yes, I mean,
if you follow us on Instagram, you've already seen this look, but I gave it a little, I want to say Rihanna style. What kind of style is that? Sort of kind of like a grungy hip-hop look where she would wear the oversized pants. I styled that with some patent leather loafers, because, you know, chunky loafers are in. I the graphic tee.
Yep.
The graphic tee kind of relaxed it a little bit. It had like a cookout chair on it with a pop of color.
Yep.
So it's kind of bringing the khakis up, elevating the khaki color up, or beige, or taupe, whatever color you want to call this. But yeah, they had a nice flow. I love the way they fit. Even though they were oversized, I like that way they kind of hung on me. And I think that's just because it's 100% silk, so it has great movement. And I just thought the way I styled it, it just came to me. These were one of the ones I had to play with. And now I love them. At first I was just getting them because they were really cheap. They were new with tags. They were 100% silk. And I'm like, this guy has to be, you know, a great find.
Yeah. A good
so
find.
when I got home and finally really got to style it, I found something amazing with these pants. So shout out to those things that don't look like anything, but then they
that's kind of like how both our pants came together.
Right.
They don't look like nothing, but styling is everything.
Right. That's true.
Okay, let's get into my last look. Now, my last look, I love the pants. I love the fabric. Let me grab them real quick. All right, now aren't these great? I love the fabric. I'm going to get closer so you guys can see the fabric of them. The pattern, the way they feel and everything. I just don't like the fit. I love how I styled it. I did it with actually thrifted vest that we found maybe when we first started thrifting. Found the little sweater vest because it's a cute layering piece. And then I put underneath a button-down shirt that I actually altered. So it's like kind of like a DIY. I took a men's button-down shirt and I altered it a little bit. You'll see in the video what the shirt looks like. But these pants, I love the pants, but then I don't. It's like it's maybe something with the length.
It's the fabric. It's the color. It's just the fit.
That's what it is. So maybe I'll work with these pants a little bit more to get the fit better. But when I styled the video, I did like the outfit. I'm not gonna front. The outfit is cute. The fit is not 100% what I love, but we can work on that. But these was a good find. Great find.
Even if they become joggers because they kind of like high.
Oh yeah, like a trouser jogger.
That would be cute in the springtime with the chunky loafers. With your little headband you got on now.
Oh yeah, that would be cute. Giving that collegiate school girl. Yeah, maybe I'll spin the block on this one. Sometimes you gotta spin the block and do your garment a little better than you did the first time.
And that's the point about clothes. You want to rewear them, but don't wear it exactly the way you wore it the first time. That's how you really know what kind of style you like. Like, try taking a pair of pants and wearing them. Every time you wear them, wear it a totally different way.
Right.
So that'll help you stretch your styling.
That's a good idea. Right, to really see what you can do, what you are comfortable with pulling off.
Right. If you wore the pants with a button down tucked in, don't ever wear it again like that. And don't ever wear it like that again. Try to wear it this time maybe with a dress, maybe with a t-shirt, maybe with, you know, a vest.
Yeah. And sometimes it's the shoe. Sometimes play with different shoes. Sometimes if you put a heel on with a pant, it lifts you up a little higher. You may not like where it falls. So play with it with a flat or a sneaker. Try a different shoe to maybe see if the pants is not hitting you at the bottom. Because a lot of times we are 5'7", 5'7.5", kind of tall. So pants can be a problem at the thrift store, especially because you can't try them on. But when you do get them, a lot of times they will have a little extra hem in it. Y'all know. Let the hem out a little bit, and it may be perfect for you. But sometimes you got to work a little more with them, and that's fine because I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, and it only takes a minimal amount of sewing skills to sort of alter things.
Right. Hems, sometimes you don't even have to sew it all.
Right. You can
sew hem.
And that's definitely at a dollar store.
Right, that's definitely at the dollar store, and that's very handy. That's for fixing cuffs on your sleeves, things like that. Sometimes you alter the neckline. You can fold it over, hem it up real quick. Now, I may not wear that well in the wash, but
definitely it's going to fall apart. Some things, it depends on how hard you press it. You press it real down, and it's a good really, I want to say polyester fabric really adheres to it well. It'll stay even in the wash, but you might have to redo it everywhere. Just a little maintenance, but you pay $3 for the pants.
Exactly.
Just a little maintenance.
So that concludes our video, y'all. All about thrifting and styling pants.
Yes,
let us know what y'all thought about our pants find. I know in our last video y'all loved everything, which is good because we love when y'all love what we pick.
And shout out to the new subbies. We see y'all in the comments subbing, and I love it. We are also subscribing to y'all channel too if y'all have one. Thrift Gang. And shout out to all my vintage lover.
So yeah, shout out to all the vintage lovers, the ones who just thrift for the thrill of it.
Yeah. Okay, let's close this out.
Thanks for supporting our channel.
Remember to follow us on Instagram at the Thrifted Twins. And like, comment. We love the comments. Subscribe. We love new subscribers. And I said it. But
happy thrifting. Peace.
Peace.